That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
We just hit 27,000 plus on the Dow. It's the highest the stock market has ever been.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
Wow, what a change between candidate Trump and the president. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Now, the market, as you know, going back last week, Powell was desperate. But that's not the message we're getting. He was desperate. He announced that he was going to cut rates in July, could be as much as a half a point. And then about a day later, they got nervous that maybe there would only be a quarter point. So the market pulled back. So the market's kind of stuck here now after that big announcement of a rate cut. But he was desperate. See, here's the problem with the market. Now, I'll come on and I'll tell you what's the problem with the market, because I tell you the truth. But it doesn't mean we're not in the market. Matter of fact, right now, our members in the spiders, we're up for the year. 17% in the spiders for the year. We just re-entered them again as we had the last pullback on the spiders. We shorted them, then we re-entered them again, and now we're up 7% when we re-entered for the second time. But totally, we're up 17%. So even though I know this is a phony market, we don't stay out of the market because we're comfortable. We will be prepared when this market crashes. We will be in position to mitigate any losses. Matter of fact, we'll make more money on the way down. If you recall, our gold, when we saw since November of 2018, the bond market was collapsing. Yields were collapsing. 40%. The yields dropped by 40%. We immediately had our members in gold and gold mining stocks. We got into mining stocks going back in May. Gold alone, we're up 91%. GDX, before we took our profits, we're up 84%. AU returns 69%. We got into golds when nobody else was even interested in golds. Because I knew that, again, I've been around a long time. And when you see the bond market, the yields collapsing, going down 40%, that sends a big message. There's no confidence in the economy. There's no confidence in growth. There's no confidence in labor growth, wage growth. There's just no confidence. When yields go down 40% since November 2018, it means it's over. But it doesn't mean they can't continue the rally of the market with more stock buybacks. The three biggest banks came in and bought even more stocks to push the market up. When the message is the economy is really bad. Now, listen to this. Trump comes in, President Trump, and he marries the stock market. The worst thing you could do as a president.
And if these people that I watch in those debates ever got their hands on the United States government, 401ks, the values of your company, everything else that we talk about we're so proud of, it's down the tubes. People will lose their money. They'll lose their wealth. You'll have a crash like you've never seen before.
Wait a minute. He said if I don't drop rates, we're going to have a crash. What did he say over here?
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
So remember, as Canada, he said the same thing. He said, look, don't raise rates. If you raise rates a little bit, the market's going to crash. Now he's saying again, don't raise rates. But what does that mean, don't raise rates? It means your economy is not doing well. You raise rates when your economy is doing well. That's when rates go up. When you have lowering rates, when you keep lowering rates, that means you're desperate. You're desperate to keep those rates low. And what's that mean? It means more quantitative easing. It means let's get the interest rates back down to zero, start doing more stock buybacks. Give more money to the companies, not to Main Street. They keep on plowing. They keep dropping these rates to keep given to CEOs, drop rates so low that the CEOs can keep borrowing money at low rates so they can keep buying their own shares so they get richer. They get wealthier. And the owners get wealthier. And the top 1% get wealthier. But when you keep dropping rates, companies don't take that money, that low interest rate money. See, take, for example, a company, the S&P 500 companies, they make about $2 trillion a year net. They used to take that money and borrow money, combine their profits with borrowed money and shove it back into the company to raise wages. How would they do that? They shove it back into the company through capital investment, increased productivity, new machinery, etc., new technology, IT spending. They don't do that anymore. They take the money themselves to benefit themselves, and they're making 330 times more than their workers. So by saying we're going to lower rates does not help the economy. It helps the stock market. And as long as you can convince people the stock market is the economy, then you're going to be just fine. And that's what he's trying to do. Powell was desperate the other day. Desperate. Think about it. They have been coming out of the bond, or going to the bond market after contracted 40%. We had yields that were contracting. That identifies no confidence in the economy's growth or in our earnings growth. And here's the most important, employment growth. Here, listen to this. Maria Bartiromo was on over the weekend. Listen to this. I couldn't believe this.
But when you look at these metrics, Laura, it is really hard to ignore. Unemployment at a 51-year low. Wages up better than 3%. First time we're seeing wages go up in more than a decade.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's start with what she's saying about wage growth. Then we'll talk about her job growth. Why, if the unemployment dropped from 10% in 2009 to 3.7% 10 years later, 2019, why then is wage growth since 2009 barely budged? The stock market's going up 350%, and wages can't even get up to 3%. Now, they're giving us a fake 3.1%. Let's use their fake 3.1%. But think about it. The stock market's gone up 350%, but wages have gone up 3.1%. So all the money is being poured into the stock market for stock buybacks, targeting the top 1% and the top 100th of 1%, a very tiny group of people. I put it in perspective for you. 69 million households. The top 1/100th of 1%, that's 2,800 households out of 69 million. 2,800 out of 69 million. The top 1% is 1 million households out of 69 million. That's where all the money is going. So what is she talking about? What is she doing? Yeah, again, wage growth since 2009 has budged 3.1%. Are you nuts? Why? Why so slow when the market's going up 350%? Because the metric used to ascertain the headline unemployment rate is designed to mask a much weaker labor market. That's why. I'll talk about that when I get back and how we're going to make some money in this market.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you were my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Earnings of companies are decelerating, but they're going to come out and tell you everything's fine. But for my members, I take care of them. Think about this. Since May 23rd, we've been buying gold, and we're up 69% in one gold stock, 84% in another gold stock, 91% in another one, and 90% in silver. My color-coded chart, making a decision to buy these when nobody wanted gold. Nobody wanted gold. That's when we got into gold based on our chart, our color-coded chart. It's really easy. You can't go wrong. We tell you exactly what to do with the stocks in our portfolio. And that's how we continue to build a gang and how we continue to help St. Jude. And it works. And this chart works. How can you go wrong?
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're like me, you don't have time to trade in the stock market, so why not invest in the market? The MV2 stock chart and philsgang.com continue to make me profits in the market. You see, the MV2 is specifically made for those who do not have time to invest, but they have income to invest in the market, and I spent very little to begin my investment journey. It's the easiest stock chart to read, and that's why I spend little time invested in reading the chart. The MV2 simply tells me when to get into a stock and, most importantly, when to get out. I invest in a stock and I don't worry about the investment because I subscribe to the Phil's Gang alerts and they tell me when to take my profits. Yes, it's that easy. Go to philsgang.com or call them 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Joining Phil's Gang was the best financial decision I have ever made.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Earnings were up marginally in the first quarter, but out of 8 out of 11 sectors, they were actually down year on year. So I think that's one of the reasons why the Fed is looking at cutting rates.
That's exactly right, because the economy is not good. Welcome back. Hear what he's saying? If you go back and just take the last 3 quarters, go back to the last quarter of 2018, the two quarters we're in now, the first 2 quarters, we're down. We're negative. We're negative. So, but yet we're hearing this kind of stuff.
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
Things are going well. There's euphoria in the air. Now, I'm not, look at, they want to keep propping the market up. That's fine with me, because that's what they've been doing for 10 years, propping the market up. Not improving the economy. They've been propping the market up. Different than the economy going up. The economy's going nowhere. For 10 years, the economy hasn't gone anywhere. And when you hear how great things are with the consumer, that's because they're giving them more and more credit cards. That's because they're extending their car loans from 3 years to 5 years to 7 years to 10 years. More credit cards. Keep them alive. Keep giving them credit. But in the meantime, let's keep printing money. Keep driving those interest rates down so we can borrow money for almost nothing, so we can keep buying stocks back. And when the stock market goes up, we'll convince everybody. We'll take parking space in their head. Look at that. The market's going up. This is euphoria. This is unbelievable. Everything's just fantastic. The wages are fantastic.
But when you look at these metrics, Laura, it is really hard to ignore. Unemployment at a 51-year low. Wages up better than 3%. First time we're...
Oh, my God. 3%. You know what that is? That's 6 cents. That's a raise of 6 cents an hour. Let's extrapolate that. But I tell you this all the time. The cost of your school, your loan, your college loan, healthcare, housing is going up 18 cents an hour. While wages going up 6 cents an hour? What are you, nuts? It's just unbelievable. Listen to this.
I'm shocked, Stuart. I mean, I'm shocked. Here we are, and you haven't mentioned the strong American economy. You haven't mentioned the big stock market rally. We are in a strong prosperity boom, and every data point shows that.
Every data point shows we got a strong prosperity. We're in a boom. Really? U.S. factory orders, lowest since August 2016. U.S. manufacturing, weakest in nearly 3 years. Global manufacturing, lowest of 7 years. Empire State Manufacturing, largest ever decline. Durable goods orders, plunged most in 3 years. U.S. factory orders, slowest growth since Trump was elected. New vehicle sales plunged to 1999 levels. Auto loan delinquencies, highest level since 2008. Class A truck orders have crashed 70%. All-time high in consumer credit debt, $4 trillion. That's what keeps people going. Keep giving them more credit cards. Credit card delinquencies have hit the highest level ever. Year-to-date job cuts, highest since 2009. Pending home sale contracts year over year declining. Existing home sales tumble year over year. 15 months in a row decline. New home sales are crashing in May, down 7-8%. Housing starts have collapsed. Hampton home sales, Hamptons at a 7-year low. Then when you go and take a look at the job numbers, give me a break. She's talking about what great job numbers? Are you kidding me? That's insane. How do they count the job numbers? First of all, let's talk about these great job numbers. 224,000 jobs they give us, right? Oh, all excited. Maria's all excited job numbers. Really, Maria? Well, why don't you tell the truth? What are these jobs? The majority of these jobs, these 224,000 jobs, were absorbed by who, Maria? People needing a second and third job. Second and third job. If things were so good, then why is everybody out there following these communists, these 20 communists, social communists, Democrat communists that are on the stage saying they're going to give everything free? Everything's going to be free. If things were so good, would that be happening? Would we have a socialist, a communist party that is now getting a foothold if things were great? No, it doesn't work that way. Socialism, communism comes in when people have had it, when people just had it with government. They see everybody else doing well except them, except a small group, a very small group's making a lot of money. And who's that group? The people in the stock market. So why aren't you in the stock market, folks? Be in the stock market. All you got to be assured is when the market starts to fall, when the market starts to collapse because of what's really underneath it is quicksand. Quicksand. Look, they say we had 24,000 jobs. Let's talk about this jobs metric. It only captures those who are looking for work. This 3.1% unemployment is phony. It only captures those who are looking for work. It does not include, to keep it down to 3.1%, it does not include 8 million people are out of work. They are labeled as discouraged. They don't count the 8 million as unemployed. They don't count the disability as people unemployed. No, they don't count them as unemployed. How do you think they get the job numbers up? That's how they get them up. By the way, if you go to the withholding tax, where it is the only true number, because withholding tax is a result of your paycheck. They got to take, it's a pay stub. They have to take money out of your pay. They take your tax money out, your Social Security out. They take that out, right? It's always true. That's where you get the truth. And guess what? It's 40% different. Let me tell you that again. When they give us our job numbers, the first Friday of the month, the last number we got was 224,000. You go and check with the withholding wages, it's 40% less than that. That's right. And the metric system they're using, this fake metric system they use, don't include 8 million people out of work. Let's put them back to work. We'd have a 9-10% unemployment rate. That's right. And these pay increases, what are you, nuts? What pay increase? That's ridiculous. And here we are. Trump comes out, or Kudlow comes out and says, everything's fantastic. But when you go down, he says, you can't find any bad data. I just gave you 10 data numbers that were horrible. So what are we going to do? Let's make money. If they want to push the market up, we'll be there. But guess what? We'll be out in time for the crash. That's why you want to be my gang member. That's why. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% return right now because my members, if you were my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these 2 committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you start making money, please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, I can sit here all day telling you all the reasons why the stock market is going up, and yet why the fundamentals in the stock market are really bad. And the reason how they get that stock market up is by subsidizing it, by making sure they keep dropping rates so they can keep lending money to the CEOs to buy their own shares, to push their share price up, to convince you that the economy is doing terrific, that the stock market's the economy. Now, we know that's not true. We know it's fake, but it's been fake for 10 years. Do we stay out of the market? No. We're in the market right now, even though this is the biggest, fattest, ugly bubble, which the candidate Trump said, but now he's embracing it, just the opposite. And here we are right now. These stocks, these 6 stocks, this is our portfolio, we've been in for 3 years. You're going to say, why have you been in the same stocks for 3 years? Why not? Goldman Sachs, we're up 11% right now. Intel, we're up 9%. Now, this is the portfolio of my gang. Intel, AT&T, 13% return. Caterpillar, 9% return. Schlumberger, 8%. This is, again, our portfolio of individual stocks. Then we have a portfolio of ETFs, about 4 of them, and then we have the indices, the spiders, which we're up nicely right now. The spiders are up about, as I say, 17% for the year. 6%, again, we just got back in, 6%. And we're also the bank stocks, ETF, XLF, we're up 4%. Industrial ETF, we're up 2%. We just got into these. So even though I know what's driving this market is a bunch of BS, we don't keep our members out, because what's important is for us to get in, grab that money. You know, the old saying, there's 3 golden rules in the market. Get the money, and catch the nearest bus home. And the idea is to make sure, and we make sure that our members are protected, that they will be out of the market when it turns and corrects itself. Just like from October of 2018 to December of 2018, it dropped 20%. When did I predict that? I predicted that in January of 2018, and I said in January 2018 that December of 2018 would be the worst month of the crash. That's how long out I predicted it, and I was right. And the key is to make sure our members are out, but not out. Flip it and get back in and go short. Again, as I say, it makes no sense. Take, for example, Caterpillar, one of our stocks. We're up right now 9% in Caterpillar. We've been in and out of that a few times this year, okay? So if it starts rallying and it's up 9-10%, and now we see it's going to turn around and go down, why would we get out and look for another stock? That would be stupid. Why would we look for another stock if everything shows us the stock is ready to fall? But what did they do with you with 401ks? What does your planner do, your money manager? When a stock is ready to fall, he'll tell you to get up. Maybe he doesn't even tell you to get up. He puts you in another new stock. Instead of staying in the one that's going to fall, reverse your position. Isn't that stupid? So if you got 100 stocks going up, and let's say Caterpillar's one of them, and we know it's going to collapse, well, we're going to get out of Caterpillar, and we're going to switch our position and go short. Doesn't that make sense? Because if you're going to get out of Caterpillar, let's say you have 100 stocks going up, what are you going to do? Get in one of the other 99? They're all going to go down. Instead, stay with the one you're convinced is going down. If you're in an airplane, you had a parachute, okay, and you are convinced it's going down, would you jump out and pull the cord? No, not if you think like you do with the stock market. You stay in and drive it all the way down. You'd get killed. You'd have your parachute on, and they'd find you dead with your parachute in the seat. That's how stupid the stock market is. These people are so stupid to manage your money. Wow. Think about it. How stupid. You'd be in your seat dead with a parachute. All you had to do is jump out. Because if you knew the plane was going down, why didn't you jump out? It's the same thing with stocks. If a stock rallies, and we know, and we see the signs, and we see the money coming out, and we see the big institutions switch their position, and it's going to go down, what do? We switch our position. Doesn't that make sense? And every day when you're a gang member, all you do is select the stock in our portfolio, select which one you want, and just follow our instructions. We put in our instructions every day, brand new at 2 o'clock. Here, listen to what we say about Caterpillar. Right now we're up with Caterpillar, we're up 9%.
So right now we have a scout in Caterpillar, and you can see how it's pushing up here. Now, some strong resistance here from the high back on July 1st. So what you want to do is you want to wait for the next candle, or for today, push up and engulf out like this. Again, right now, we're not adding, we're just standing by with our position on Caterpillar.
Okay, how beautiful. If you have a mobile device, look on my chart. Just go to my site right now, philsgang.com, and you'll see what we're talking about. He explains exactly what to do. At 2 o'clock, we always post every one of our stocks in our profile, exactly what to do. How can you go wrong? We're telling you what to do. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know, unless you want me to come over to your house and have supper with you and do it for you. I mean, we tell you, here's another one. This is unbelievable.
So looking at XLI here, we're still red over yellow. We're up in the overbought zone. They're starting to get tight here. The price is at the bottom of today's candle. It really needs to make a new high and get up over the 78.97 before we can add. So again, we're going to take profits on our industrial ETF here.
There it is. So if you followed me on if you go to my site, philsgang.com, you have a mobile device, you see exactly what we're talking about. Or just go to my show tonight. Look, I mean, this is amazing. It tells you what to do. What are you going to do? Go to one of these academies? They charge you. I love these academies. Hey, free academy, free. We're going to teach you how to trade. We're going to teach you how to trade. You go to the academy, you sit there for 4 hours, and all they're doing is trying to sell you a class to go to for $2,800 or $3,000. Sit there for 3 hours. They don't teach you a thing about trading, but they keep telling you every advertising you see, come to our free class. We'll show you how to invest. Come to our free. And they don't tell you how to invest at all. They just sell you to sign up for a $2,800 class for, I don't know, 5 days, 7 days. Heck, $39.95, you get 25 days. 25 days, not 5 days or 7 days or whatever the hell they sell. It's amazing to me. It's amazing. I don't get it. All you have to do for $39.95, not $3,000, not $4,000 for 5 days or 7 days, for 30 days, for heaven's sakes, $39.95, and just follow what we're doing. That's it. Pretty simple. That's it. I mean, try it. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. That's 877-600-GANG. Just try it for 1 month. It's $39.95. All we ask you to help St. Jude. $39.95 a month. That means minimum of 25 classes. 25. There's some place they're charging $4,000 for 7 days. $3,000, 7 days, 5 days. Unbelievable. $39.95. We've been that same price for 20 years. Why? Because we want you to learn. We want you to, and if you don't want to go to class, you don't even have to go to class. You just follow the video. If you don't want to go to class, don't. Follow the video. What, 10 minutes? That's it. Join my gang, $39.95, philsgang.com, where we'll change your financial life, and you can help St. Jude. Hey, we'll be right back with a lot more.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020. Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
If you're going to make money in the market, you got to make money when the market goes back down. When these stocks start dropping, that's the key to investing. You're never going to make money if all you're depending on is stocks going up. I'll give you an example. Schlumberger. This is one of our 5 stocks. And Schlumberger, we have a 20% returned right now because my members, if you're my member, you would have been short. You would have been short. Every afternoon at 2 o'clock, you go to my site. It says Working Investor Group, and we tell you exactly what to do with that stock. And same of the other stocks. You don't have to know anything about the company. All you do is at 2 o'clock, you go and find out what we're doing. Nobody else does that.
For more information, go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. If you want the truth, then tune in my show every weekday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or you can listen to this fantasy.
Wow, low unemployment, high jobs, high wages, big consumer confidence, major productivity, and no inflation.
No inflation? What are you, nuts? Stocks up 357%. Gasoline's up 46% alone since December. How about medical? Up 8%. College up 8%. Movie tickets with soda, popcorn, up 15%. Low unemployment? Not true. The 3.9% is fake. It's really 11% because of the 15 million discouraged workers they do not add in. Look, this is just some of it. High wages? That's a joke. It's 1.2%, not 3%. When you look at the withholding tax, where the truth is. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get the truth.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
There's been an explosion of debt. Business debt was $10 trillion at the time of the crisis. It's $15 trillion now. What did they do with it? Most of it went into stock buybacks, M&A deals, leverage recaps, and so forth.
That's right. That's David Stockman. He's right. Listen.
We've reached the point where we are today on the debt because the Fed is accommodated the Congress over and over.
That's right. Understand the stock market. It's really simple. You take 10 years after the market crashed, our owners decided not to help the American people, Main Street. They got wiped out. $8 trillion in the stock market, $10 trillion in housing. Our owners, the top 1% and the 1/100th of 1%. And again, to put in perspective, there's 69 million households. The top 1% occupies 1 million of the 69 million households. The 1/100th of 1% are real owners. The real owners, they occupy just 2,800 of the 69 million homes. Just think of how small a group of people. They control everything. They control everything. They control Congress. They control interest rates. They control judges. They control everything from the federal judges down to the small judges. Down everybody they control. Now think about it. They control Congress, everything. So they decided, okay, here's what we're going to do 10 years ago. We're going to do quantitative easing. We control Congress, but we control the Federal Reserve. Let's lower rates to zero. We'll borrow money at zero. Who? Not the guy on Main Street who he and his wife are making $68,000. They're not in the stock market. If they are, they're in the 401k. They're never going to make money because when the market starts to crash, they're going to be sitting in that 401k and run it all the way down. They're going to be there going all the way down with it. They'll never get out because they won't let you out. It's the law not to let you short. So you're going to lose all your money, just like you did with the dot-com crash, just like you did with the housing crash. You're going to lose whatever money you have in your 401k. And that's a fact. So in the meantime, what do? They're going to just keep running this market up for 10 years by just keep giving the same people over and over and over the same money at low rates so they can keep buying stocks because 85% of their income comes from the stock market. When you have 147 million people who are working, where does their wealth come from? Wages. But their wages aren't going up. Why? Because in order to get this money at 0%, they're taking the money, the corporations, instead of saying, I'm going to put it in to improve wages by buying new equipment, new machinery, to increase productivity, to increase wages. They say, screw that. We're not going to. Why would we do that to the middle class? Let them sit there and hang. We're going to take that money and buy more shares. And we're going to convince people, because we have our lapdogs, we have our jibber-jabbers on the financial TV shows, who, by the way, we own all those networks, and we're going to convince them to convince the people that the market is the economy, and when they see it going up, we're going to say, don't you feel good? Don't you feel good? Look how rich you're getting. The guy's sitting there, I don't know, I don't feel so good. Well, go buy a car. We'll give it to you for 7 years. Never mind 3 years. We'll give it to you for 8 years. Hey, you want 4 more credit cards? Here, take 5 more credit cards. We just increased credit by 4 trillion. Take this credit, go shop. Keep shopping, you'll feel good. Keep spending more than you make, you'll feel good. In the meantime, the other guys are getting richer and richer and richer. But what's going on with the country? The national debt. Cuddle's not going to tell you the truth. Everyone says $21 trillion national debt, $22 trillion national debt. That's a lie. What about the other $200 trillion? We don't have $22 trillion national debt and liabilities. We have an unfunded obligation that amounts to $200 trillion they don't talk about. That's 5 times the size of our economy. Our debt is 27 times larger than our tax revenues in this country. What are you, nuts? We spend $6 billion a day more than we take in tax revenue. But as long as they keep the market going up, keep getting money at low rates, keep borrowing, keep buying their stocks, so it keeps pushing up, you believe the economy's great. What are you, nuts? The national debt is $22 trillion. That's just the national debt, going up $3 billion every day. That's 35% faster than the economy's growing. Think about it. Debt's going up 35% faster than the economy's growing. That means that placed our country into a net worth that's negative $20.4 trillion. That means each household, to clean up this negative net worth, would have to write a check for $748,000 each to erase it. Are you kidding? Hey, we have a liability of $200 trillion, but they don't tell you that. In fact, you know what's really funny? People have no clue what's going on. You know your FICA. When they take out your money out of your paycheck, you know, the FICA for your Social Security, Medicare, and all that, you think FICA is insurance. They got you convinced it's insurance. Okay, they even call it the Federal Insurance Contribution Act, FICA. What are you, nuts? 85% of people believe that FICA, that portion of money taken out of your pay every week, is insured by the government, meaning your Social Security is insured. 85% of the people think that it's insured and it's sitting in some safe deposit box the government keeps, in some account the government sets aside for you, ready for your retirement. Are you nuts? That money goes directly into the general account to build bridges to nowhere, or to build an ice skating rink with a congressman's name on it, or a library with a congressman's name on it. That money, you have no money in your Social Security, and it's not guaranteed. And by the way, FICA is not a federal insured product. Congress is not obligated to pay us Social Security, even though they say they are. They are not obligated. Now, you can say, well, you know, right now, Phil, you're wrong. Today's payments are guaranteed under the current laws, but they can change the current law, and they will change the current law, because as our debt gets bigger and bigger and bigger out of control, you think they're going to pay us our Social Security? FICA is a tax, And Congress can decide to keep giving it to us or not. They can reduce our payments, our Social Security payments, or stop it altogether. Look at household debt is rising 60% faster than their wages. The national debt's growing 36% faster than our economy. If you combine the national debt with the billions of unfunded liabilities at the state, local levels, we are insolvent. We're broke. We're in the deep red. But the very, very wealthy is getting rich every day as the stock market keeps going up. But the country's not getting rich. You're not getting rich. If I dug J.P. Morgan up, he'd suck in the mortgage motion. He's not getting rich either. But do they point this out? No. And what are these candidates, these socialist candidates, these communist candidates, these 20 socialist Democrats? Instead of asking them how are they going to fix this, we're asking them for more free stuff. What are you nuts? Think about it. We're in debt up to our yin-yang. And we're asking these candidates, hey, we want parental and family leave. We want guaranteed minimum income. We want federal subsidies for our local teachers. We want Medicare for all. We want everything free, free, free. And right now, we're choking. We're broke. We have a net. Are you kidding? We're broke. Instead of asking, hey, how are you going to fix this? What's amazing? We keep asking for more stuff. That's amazing. That's amazing. And the Democrats are blaming the tax cuts for it, for the Republicans. What are you, nuts? Both the Republicans and Democrats are dopes. They're blaming each other. Know who's the cause of all this? We are, you and me, because we're sending these same people back to Washington. So look, I can't fix any of this. I'm not a senator. I'm not a congressman. I'm not none of that. But I can fix this. I can make sure we will take advantage of this corrupt market as it goes higher and higher and higher. And the day it's going to crash, just like it did during the dot-com, during the housing con, going back all of 87, all those crashes. You think we're going to be so lucky that we're not going to have another crash? But this time, you're going to be out in time because you're going to be a member. It takes a long time for a market to crash, especially when they're manipulating it. And Trump has to get reelected. And he's gone from saying it's a fake market to now he's embracing it, saying it's a real market. It's going up because of him. So let's keep on following the market up. I'll just make sure you're out in time, but better we turn around and sell it short. 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. We're waiting for your call. It's $39.95 for a month. That's 25 classes, not $3,000 for 7 days or 5 days in classes. $39.95, 25 classes. If you don't want to take a class, don't. You just follow the video. It takes 2 minutes. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my